Hi, it's Kristen Wallace, Tech Integrationist for the West Tonka Public Schools. And today I'm going to give you a few tips as parents on how to use your Schoology account. Schoology is our learning management system, and it's a great way to stay connected to the classroom. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your school's website and look for the Schoology login. The reason you want to use this login versus just typing Schoology into your browser is because it'll connect you to West Tonka. Then you're going to log in using your family access email or username and password. If you're not sure what your family access login information is, you can contact your building's administrative assistant in order to get that information. So I'm going to log into Schoology as a parent and give you a look at what a parent should see. When you first log in for the first time, you will have an option to take a tour, and there's some different resources available for parents on Schoology, which I'll show you in a moment. But you're going to see the home page, and on the home page you're going to see all the most recent activity for your students and upcoming events along the right-hand side. Now notice that I have two students that are using Schoology, and so up here at the top I have selected all children. But if I want to just focus on one of my students and take a look at their activities, I can go ahead and change that to just their name. And over here I'm going to be able to see that they have some assignments that have been graded, some tests and quizzes, and I can take a look at the results of that. You'll notice that there are different icons on Schoology. The calendar piece means it's just an event. It means there's no homework to be turned in. When you see the puzzle piece, this means it's an assignment or quiz that the student is going to be taking. And the pencil means that it is an assignment that will either be turned in digitally on Schoology or a hard copy will be turned into the teacher. And the teacher should give you instructions about that. There's also a talking bubble, which is a discussion that students might participate in class. Up here at the top, once I've selected my daughter Mackenzie, I'll be able to see all the courses that she's enrolled in. And here I'll be able to find out information about what's going on in those courses. So for example, if she is going to miss U.S. history today because of an orthodontist appointment, I can go in and see that she has a quiz coming up or a test coming up tomorrow in Chapter 8. So I'll want to make sure that she goes into her Chapter 8 folder and looks through her notes and terms in preparation for that test the next day. I can also go up here and switch from Mackenzie to Will. And when I check on Will's courses, again, if I'm in just as William, I can see all the updates, but if I want to go into a specific course, for example, I'm going to go into language arts, I can see some of the things that are happening. He's reading a novel called Blackwater. It looks like he has a paragraph of the week that's coming up. That's going to be due on Wednesday. He's got some AR tests coming up. So there's some information there. And then again, back on this home page, I can go into the folder on Blackwater and maybe there's some more specific information about what the book is about. Notice that there's going to be a test at some point. So all that information is there. I also can come over here and take a look at grades, but I would caution you that the grades that are in Schoology are just things that have been done digitally online. The place you want to check for grades is really going to be Skyward Family Access if you have a student at Grandview or the high school. And in another video, I'll be showing you how to use that. Finally, if you wanted to take a look at all of your students' work on a calendar, you can come over here to the home page and go to the calendar. And you can see all the things that are due coming up for tomorrow. So I see that there's a formatting drill. Now these are not differentiated by my two students, but it looks like this is just Will's calendar. And then I can switch to just Mackenzie's calendar. So I can see an overview of everything that's due for the next day. And then finally, if I look at both kids, this can get a little bit overwhelming. And so at the bottom here, you can color code certain assignments if you'd like in order to differentiate. I'd also highly recommend the app for Schoology if you have a smartphone. That's another good way for you to take a look at what your students are missing or what homework is coming up. So those are just a few pointers on how to use Schoology, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, my name is Kristen Wallace. I'm the Tech Integrationist for West Tonka Public Schools.